Hi class. We're going to use a really cool website that I found. It's called Storyboard That for this week's computer lesson. And you only have to use the free basic version. When they prompt you to buy the subscription, don't do that. It's not necessary. So the first thing you're going to do is go to the link www.storyboardthat.com. When you go to that website, this is what you're going to see. And it's a digital storytelling, like comic book thing that you can create. So you're going to click or tap where it says create a storyboard to begin the lesson. To use it, you will have to create a free account. So up at the top it says register, so you click or tap there, and then you're going to enter your information. Here's an example of what it'll look like on the right here, and you can see that I put my username and I used my last name and first three letters of my first name. That's what I suggest you do, just like you do when you log into the computer. And then you enter your email address, so it'll be your last name, first three letters, at s.blackhawksd.org. And then your password, make it be your number password, just like when you log into the computers at school. That way you won't forget it. Once you do that, it's going to take you to a page that looks like this. Ignore the prompt that says buy now and choose where it says create a storyboard, where my green arrow is pointing. The first thing that you're going to do is choose a scene or a setting for your cartoon. You'll click on the one you like and drag it into each of the three boxes. And there's so many to choose from, it's so fun. So play around with it and find what you like. When you're dragging the scenes into each of the boxes, you can also edit them and rotate, layer, color, grayscale, mark them up, draw on them. So you can use that, you don't have to. After you get your scene set, your setting in place, you're going to choose your character, or you can have multiple characters and place them into the scenery. After you get your characters where you want them, you can add the textables, they call them. And that can be speech bubbles, or it can be signs. It's really neat. So you just drag them into place, tap them, and type in what you want them to say in the conversation. When you're done, there's a couple options you can choose from at the end. Option number one is a screenshot. To me, that's the easiest thing. You screenshot it to save it into your camera roll. The second option, which is a little more complicated, is when you save it from their website. So you'll click where it says save. As you can see where the arrow is, that's where you click. Then, once you click save, you're going to give your project a title, like I called mine The Island, and then the description would be your name and your homeroom number. And then you would click Save Storyboard at the bottom. There are other options after that you can choose from. You can save it, download it, put it into your pictures. You can make it a slideshow. There's all kinds of free options as well as paid for options. So, like I said, it's more complicated that way, but there are more options. Entirely up to you. After you're done with your project, you're going to need to take the quiz online. That's what I'm grading this time. And I just want to know what you liked about this website and what you learned from it, maybe how you could use it, just some comments about it. And if you made something that's really cool and you want to share the cartoon with me that you created, I'm going to provide an optional Dropbox. Remember, optional means you don't have to do it. An optional Dropbox so that you can share with me the cool things that you created. I really like seeing what you make. So That's entirely up to you. Have fun with this project. Have a good week, 5th graders.